Hello everyone and welcome to Mr.MoFranchise. It's week 5 and the Jaguars are coming off 2 straight losses and starting to wonder if the first 2 games were just a fluke or if we just hit a rough spot, having played 2 good teams in the Ravens and the Titans. But it's hard to make excuses having beaten the Titans in week 2. Well, anyway, we are heading to Houston to take on the Texans. Let's get to it. As far as how long we'll be playing this game, I rolled a 9, so it's going to be a 7-minute quarter game, and I rolled a 1 for the quarter, so we will be playing a 7-minute full game. As far as the effects of winning or losing this game, I rolled an 8, so this game will affect our media approval by plus or minus 10. As far as scouting goes, I rolled an 8, so I will be able to spend 170 points of scouting this week. And for the week 5 random event, it's called Trusting the Coordinators. Your coordinators are looking to make a difference in today's game. Based on your play calling characteristic, implement the following game plan for today's game. Well, I have a majority play calling characteristic, so I have to play the moment for the first quarter, then I take over control in the second quarter and for the rest of the game. If we win the game, both coordinators gain 1 loyalty level. So hopefully they can keep us in it, and then when we take over full gameplay, we can win the game and gain a loyalty level in both coordinators. Well, let's take a look at this week's chance to level up. Trevor Williams, our #1 cornerback, has an opportunity to try to move up into his upgrading. So we'll see if we can get Trevor Williams to upgrade this week. So the way we're going to be able to get that done is if we hold the Texans to 150 passing yards or less, or if Trevor Williams can get 2 interceptions, forced fumbles, tackles for losses, or sacks, combination thereof. Let's go Trevor Williams. Speaking of players playing well, in last week's loss, Shaquille Quarterman gets the AFC Defensive Player of the Week. How did he do this? As you saw last week, 13 tackles and 2 sacks. Congratulations, Shaquille Quarterman. You've earned yourself AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Next up, what I want to take you to is our negotiations. So as we look at negotiations, I have 2 players this week that I'm looking to negotiate with. My roll was successful on both of them since I do have that Hall of Fame negotiations ability. So Matthew McCrane, even though he's not tremendously great overall number-wise, he's been a fantastic kicker for us, so I signed him to a 2-year deal extension. So congratulations, sure-footed Matthew McCrane, you've been added. And then I went to Leon Jacobs. And originally, this was a player I was thinking about not re-signing until the preseason, and then when he went up all those points, I decided to sign him. So now he's signed to a 4-year extension. So there are the 2 big signings this week for the Jaguars. So as we travel to Houston, we are a 6-point underdog, is what Vegas has us as. So let's take it to the action here. Going to Houston, where another rival will be playing. We played a lot of rivals so far early on here in the season. We have already played the Colts. We've played the Titans twice, and here's our first matchup against the Texans. So a lot of our games against our division rivals are going to be already out of the way. And we're coming into this with 2 straight losses, so let's see if we can't get a victory. Remember, the first quarter is going to play the moments. So we are going to get our first play of the moment right here. It's 1st and 10 from the 25. Trey Lance, under center. Handing off to Kylan Hill. Kylan Hill gets a very small gain there, a 1-yard gain. Last week he had a breakout game with 20 rushes for 126 yards and 3 touchdowns. So picking it up with 2nd down and 9. Lance takes the handoff. Play action, and he gets sacked by the Texans, Whitney Merciless. And that's going to put the Jaguars in a precarious spot here, 3rd and long. Let's make it 3rd and 17. They tried to go play action, but apparently no one decided to block Whitney Merciless, and he came in and just sends Trey Lance down. So we're going to go 3rd and 17. Lance back to pass out of shotgun. Looks like it's going to be the skinny post, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. The first of the game for at least me playing Trey Lance, and so that's going to force the Jaguars to punt. Quick gets that punt off, and C.J. Henderson's down for the tackle. Nice tackle there by C.J. Henderson on special teams to make that tackle. And that's going to bring out Deshaun Watson. So far in the season, he's got 7 touchdowns to 3 interceptions for 891 yards of receiving. And now we're going to go back to a play of the moment. And then that's going to take us to 4:25. They're asking us to make a big stop here on 3rd and 12. Watson out of shotgun. He's going to go deep, and that is going to be knocked down, but it's going to be a penalty flag. Pass interference. Costly mistake there by the Jaguars. That's going to be against the strong safety for the Jaguars, Ronnie Harrison. And that's going to take us to a play of the moment, and then they're going to ask us to try to stop this touchdown on 1st and goal from the 1, thanks to the pass interference by Ronnie Harrison. And they're going to hand it off to David Johnson, who's going to get in for the touchdown, and the Texans are going to take the early lead, thanks in part to the pass interference call. One of the main reasons it's a smart move to go on 3rd and long to go with the pass. You might get the catch, you might get the interception tackle, which is almost like an arm punt, or you might get the pass interference. And in this case, the Texans get the 3rd option, the pass interference, and that leads to the early score. And we're back to the play of the moment, which does take us to the red zone. 1st and 10 now for Trey Lance. Trey Lance is going to look back to pass, and he's going to throw it across the middle to DJ Chark. And DJ Chark is going to secure the ball and not fumble on the big hit. And he's going to take that for a 1st down all the way down to the 2-yard line and then do a little celebration at the end. Partly probably happy he's glad that he held onto the ball. When we watch the replay here, he takes a vicious hit from Tavon Wilson. And that's going to give the Jaguars 1st and goal from the 2. Handoff is to the fullback, Jabari Peacock, and he's going to get half of that. 1-yard gain. That's going to bring down 2nd and goal, I formation. Will they go back to the fullback? No, he's going to do the lead block, and there it is, Marlon Mack for the touchdown. The free agent signing has been very quiet so far for the Jaguars, but he does get a touchdown here. Marlon Mack with the 1-yard score. Good blocking there up front by the Jaguars line. Mack almost untouched until the goal line, and that's going to tie this game at 7-7. Play the moment is going to take us to 45 seconds left. They're asking us to have a big stop here on 3rd and 5 as the Texans are advancing. Deshaun Watson back to pass. He's got a man open. That's going to be a touchdown to Brandon Cooks. He was left all open, and that was me that had the over-the-top help for the secondary there. I was the safety that left the over-the-top help and left Brandon Cooks all open as he beat his man. Yep, that's me trailing as I had gone to take over another route. And so the Texans take the 14-7 lead. That is all on me. So the play of the moment took us into the 2nd quarter a little bit. So it's now 3rd and 6. And we had a pass over the middle there to Olave. But we do have the holding, which is going to put us once again in 3rd and long. Just not the spot you want to give Trey Lance, the rookie quarterback. But it was declined, so it's going to be 4th and inches, and we're going to go for it. And that is a handoff to Kylan Hill, who gets the 1st down. Interesting decision there by the Texans to decline the penalty, and Coach Mo decided to go for it, and that gives the Jaguars the 1st down on a gutsy 4th and inches call. Here's a pitch out to Kylan Hill, and he is going to be met for the loss on the play of 2 yards. And that's going to make it 2nd down and 12. That was Sean Wade on the tackle there. To make it 2nd and 12. Trey Lance out of the shotgun. Dropping back pass going to be a screenplay here to Kylan Hill. He's going to get several decent blocks, and he's got a 1st down and a juke and a spin, and he's going to be brought down finally by number 59, Whitney Merciless, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a great screen call there by Coach Mo. And several fantastic lead blocks there. Watch this on the replay. A takeout there, a takeout there. 3 takeout blocks by the Jaguars. And that's going to put the Jags 1st and 10 from the 12. He's going to hand it off to Marlon Mack, and Marlon Mack's going to pick up 2 hard yards. And that's going to make it 2nd down and 8. Hand off to Kylan Hill. No, Marlon Mack on the outside. Marlon Mack makes a juke move and a touchdown. Marlon Mack with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is going to tie the game at 14. As Marlon Mack looks like he is starting to feel a little bit more of the offense, as he has 2 rushing touchdowns today. And what a great juke move there. Marlon Mack known for usually going through you, but on that one he jukes around the tackle. And after the touchback, we have 1st and 10. Deshaun Watson's going to hand it off And that is going to be taken up there by David Johnson for a few. And that's going to give the Texans 2nd down and 6. Under 3.5 minutes to play in the half. Deshaun Watson back to pass. He's going to dump it off to number 80, who breaks a tackle. That was Mo Ali Cox, and he's going to make it 1st down and 10 from the 36. Under 3 minutes to play. Deshaun Watson's going to hand it off to David Johnson, who's going to break the tackle, and he's going to have lots of room all the way down to the 34-yard line. The best run of the day for the Texans. Here's the pitch to the aforementioned David Johnson, who doesn't get as many yards there on that play, and that's going to make it 2nd down. In fact, he's going to lose a yard. That's going to make it 2nd and 11. Deshaun Watson, empty backfield. 5 receiver set. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to scan the field, and he's going to, that is almost intercepted by the Jaguars. Nick Bolton had his hands on that 5th round pick for the Jaguars. Couldn't quite secure the interception. That's going to make it 3rd down and 11. And what an amazing catch there by the Texans. That is Will Fuller. Outstanding leaping catch there to secure the opportunity for the Texans to keep this drive going at the 2-minute warning here. They have it 1st down and 10. Man in motion, which makes an empty back set again for Deshaun Watson. He's going to dump it on a little crossing pattern there for a 1st down. That was to number 80, Mo Ali Cox, his tight end, who's had a good drive so far. Deshaun Watson has plenty of time, and he's going to dump it off to number 31, David Johnson, who picks up several yards there, and that's going to make it 2nd down and goal from the 4. And I believe the Jaguars, yes, the Jaguars called timeout. They want to have one more possession this half. 2nd and goal from the 4. Deshaun Watson's going to scramble. He's going to find his man for the touchdown. That was number 16, Kiki Kuti, on the touchdown pass. And that's going to give the Texans the 21-14 advantage. That was the slot man Kuti out of the little crossing pattern there, and that's going to give the Texans the 7-point lead with 1:20 to go in this game. And Robinson Jr. is going to take it all the way to the 28-yard line. Check 41. Here we go, let's bring it. 1st and 10 for the Jags. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Trey Lance back to pass. He is going to scramble, and he's going to throw it away. Just got rid of that, but had he not, he might have had some running room. But better to take the throwaway there than to risk the time continuing. 2nd and 10. That passes out to Davis. That is Tyler Davis, the 3rd tight end for the Jaguars. He's going to get out of bounds and make this 3rd and 5. Good job there by Tyler Davis getting out of bounds. The pass is going to try to throw it across the middle on the angle route. That is going to be knocked down by the Texans. That was number 41, Zach Cunningham, their captain, middle linebacker. And that forces the Jaguars to punt here with just over a minute to play. Logan Cook drops that down to the, let's make that the 16-yard line, where the Texans will take over with under a minute to play. Interesting to see what they'll do here. They're going to drop back to pass, and they are going to, lots of time for Deshaun Watson, but he's going to be brought down on the sack. Definitely a coverage sack there by the Jaguars defense, and that gives the Jaguars a chance to call timeout. Now the Texans are going to run with David Johnson. It looks like they're just going to try to run the Jaguars out of timeouts. That's going to make it 3rd and 17, but the Jaguars are out of timeouts. And they're going to hand off the ball to David Johnson, and he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down mark. That was clearly just established to run out the clock. And the Texans are going to kick it with about 3 seconds of the clock, 2 seconds, and a fair catch made with 1 second left. Smart play there to try to give the Jaguars at least one play on offense. Right here. If you're the Texans, you have to be guarding against the deep pass here. Trey Lance is going to see how far that arm strength can go. He's making several audibles here. And he is sending his receivers deep, and he is going to be brought down on the sack by J.J. Watt. His 1st sack of the day. Trey Lance goes down, and Trey Lance meets J.J. Watt, and J.J. Watt is now in the zone. As we go into halftime with the Texans leading 21-14, the Texans lead in both passing yards and rushing yards, and they lead by 7. Going around the league here in the NFL this week, going to Florida, where the Buccaneers are trailing the Raiders 10-0. Andrew Luck is now the quarterback for the Buccaneers. And Mr. Jacobs has a touchdown run for the Raiders. Moving into Maryland, where we have the Washington football team Redskins trailing the Ravens 14-3. Lamar Jackson already responsible for 2 touchdowns today on 6 of 9. And the Ravens look to be in control there. Moving to Texas, where the Cowboys are hosting the Eagles, and Carson Wentz is leading the Eagles right now to a 14-10 lead, nearing the end of the first half there. Andy Dalton now the quarterback for the Cowboys. Picking up here, second half action. Jaguars down by 7. Can they come back? Or do they face a third loss in a row? Let's find out. That is going to be kicked in the end zone for the touchback, so we're going to pick it up here with Deshaun Watson. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's just going to throw that away, or it was an overthrow. Not sure. That was either to his tight end, Mo Ali Cox, or it was a throwaway. But that's going to make it 2nd down and 10. This time a quick bubble screen to the receiver for them, Brandon Cooks, and he is going to be stopped in his tracks. In fact, he's going to lose 3 on that. And that's going to give Deshaun Watson a 3rd and long. Deshaun Watson's going to dump it to his running back, David Johnson, who's going to be maintained well short of the 1st down marker. Good 3 and out there by the Jaguars defense, and that's going to force the Texans to punt. And their punter is Brian Anger, and he's going to kick this to Robinson Jr., who's going to take it to the 20, to the 24. Let's give him the 24-yard line. And that's where the Jaguars will begin the 3rd quarter. Down by 7. On 1st down, Trey Lance is back to pass. He's going to scramble out to the right, and he's going to throw that to DJ Chark. Nice catch and holding on to the ball there by DJ Chark. And that is a 1st down for the Jaguars. Good throw on the run there by Trey Lance. There's a 5-yard run by Kylan Hill. And that's going to make this, well, they're going to give him 4 on that, so let's make it 2nd and 6. On the draw play, Kylan Hill is going to get very little. And that's going to force a 3rd and 6. Empty backfield here for Trey Lance. 5 receiver set. One of those is the tight end, Kyle Pitts. Lance making a couple of changes, and he is going to throw it to the aforementioned Kyle Pitts, who has a 1st down. Kyle Pitts, nice route there, finding the open spot in the zone. And now it looks like the Jaguars are going to go to the hurry-up. Trying to get a little bit of momentum here. Trey Lance is going to be brought down once again by J.J. Watt. That is his 2nd sack of the day. And now he is in the zone. That's going to make it 2nd down and 18 here for the Jaguars. They're going to set up the screen, but they don't have time to set it up as McKinney comes in on the sack. Nice play there by the middle linebacker for the Texans, his 3rd tackle of the day. And that screen pass could not have time to set up. Look how fast the penetration was there for McKinney. He was just clearly untouched. Yes, on a screen you're supposed to let the defenders come in, but you can't let them come in this fast. And this is going to be an 8-yard sack. And that's going to make it 3rd and forever. Trey Lance, you just don't want to make a mistake here on 3rd and long. Just try to make a short pass. And he is going to make that mistake. And that is going to be an interception by number 22, Garyon Conley for the Texans. He's going to take it back all the way to the house. A pick 6 for the Texans. The rookie Trey Lance makes the very mistake Coach Mo told him not to make. 3rd and long, you do not want to throw that and make a long throw because they are going to read your eyes. And that is going to be a pick 6 for Conley. And the Texans have doubled their lead. Now it's going to be 28-14. The rookie makes a huge mistake there. You're highly unlikely going to make that 1st down play. Check it down, kick the ball, live to fight another day. That's a mistake that Trey Lance wishes he could take back, but he's going to learn in this rookie season. And so the Jaguars find themselves down 28-14. Let's pick up the action here on 1st down and 10 from the 22. Trey Lance is going to drop back to pass. He's going to scramble out to the right. And he is going to be, he just gets rid of it. Good decision there by Trey Lance to get rid of that ball. No one was open on that play. You don't want to take the sack there. 2nd down and 10. Trey Lance sends his tight end in motion to the left side this time. Trey Lance is going to throw it on a slant across the middle to Chris Olave, and that's going to be a 1st down. Nice job there by Trey Lance to see the open man, Chris Olave, on the slant. On 1st and 10, the Jaguars pick up a couple more Kylan Hill on the run there. And that's going to make it 2nd down and 8. Trey Lance is going to dump it off to Kylan Hill. But nice tackle there by number 41 for the Texans. And that's going to force the Jaguars into a 3rd and long once again. We do have an injury in the play. It looks like the Texans are... It doesn't look serious on that injury, though. So that's going to make it 3rd down and 12. Trey Lance, be careful here. He's going to throw it across the middle to Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts secures the 1st down. Much better job there by Kyle Pitts and Trey Lance in finding the open spot and avoiding the interception, but more importantly, getting the 1st down. Kyle Pitts takes it back up to midfield and also takes a brutal hit there by number 26 for the Texans. That was Fulton, their nickel corner. And that's going to make it 1st down and 10 at midfield. Hand off to Kylan Hill. He's going to be brought down after breaking the 1st tackle, but he couldn't make anything out of that. And it's going to be 2nd down and long. Hand off to the outside, Kylan Hill. He's going to get some of it back, maybe 4 or 5 yards. He's going to make 3rd down and 6. It's a much more manageable 3rd down than the 3rd and long the Texans have given to the Jaguars. Unfortunately, Trey Lance can't find anybody open, and that is another sack by the Texans, and that is going to be merciless, his 2nd sack of the day, and that's going to force the Jags to punt. Logan Cook is going to pin this down at the 9-yard line. Yes, 8-yard line. Good job there by Logan Cook, and that's where the Texans are going to pick up this as the end of the 3rd quarter approaches. A couple yards of rushing there by David Johnson, but for the most part, the Jaguars have done a good job holding David Johnson in check. Unfortunately, Deshaun Watson has had a good game, and also the pick 6 is how the Jaguars find themselves down by 2 scores here as we go into the final quarter. That play gets them nowhere. That's going to be 3rd down and 10. Deshaun Watson back to pass out of his end zone. And he's going to look deep, and that is going to be caught. But did he get his feet in bounds? I don't think so. But they are going to rule this a catch. They're going to call this a catch by Brandon Cooks. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Let's watch the replay. I'm wanting to throw the challenge flag here. Let's see. Did he get both feet in bounds? Let's zoom in. Let's look at it again. There's 1 foot. Does he have the 2nd foot? So he catches it there. Left foot, right foot, clearly out of bounds. I'm going to throw the challenge flag. That is an incomplete pass. And so Coach Mo throws the challenge flag. This is a big play in the game as it was 3rd down and 10. And let's watch the replay. Clearly, ball here, other foot in, out of bounds. This has got to be overturned. Let's see what the call is. The referees are going to say they got to overturn this. They're going to keep the catch. Oh my goodness. I am in disbelief and maybe a little on tilt. That was not a catch. Nevertheless, going back, that was a 1-yard run by the Texans. That's going to make it 2nd down and 9. Hand off to David Johnson, who gets, once again, a little rushing there. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. Jaguars have to have a stop here on 3rd and 10. Deshaun Watson trying to find an open man, and he does, and that's going to be a 1st down and more. Brandon Cooks on the reception. Who else would it be? That was a dagger for this Jaguars defense. 1st down, that's going to be play action. Deshaun Watson trying to catch the Jaguars defense off guard, and he is going to be brought down on the sack. Nice job there by Chason. That's his 1st sack of the day, his 5th on the year. Flavion Chason came in and makes the Texans have a 2nd and 14. Draw play here for David Johnson. Nothing happening there, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 16. The Jaguars need to get a stop here on 3rd and 16. Empty backfield, and this is going to be dumped off to number 80, Mo Ali Cox. And that is out of field goal range, and so the Texans are going to be forced to punt as the clock is under 4 minutes to play. Jaguars need to score quickly, get the ball back, and try to tie it at the end of the game. They have under 4 minutes to do it, and now only 2 timeouts as the timeout was taken away on the non-reversal. 1st down and 10. That passes to Chris Olave, who just found the open seam running down the middle, and now the Jaguars are going to go into the hurry-up. as we approach 3.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Trey Lance on the screen pass. Kyle Hill, this time it was snuffed out much better than the first time by the Texans. And that's going to be a no gain, 2nd down and 10. Jaguars still in the hurry up. Trey Lance back to pass, out of the shotgun, and he's going to throw this, and that is going to be knocked down, incomplete pass, knocked down by the secondary for the Texans, by Justin Reed, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Here's the pass across the middle to Kyle Pitts. Great job there by Kyle Pitts, finding the spot to get open. That's what he does best. That's going to be 1st and 10. And there's an out pass to DJ Chark, and he is going to have that catch for another 1st down as we're approaching under 2.5 minutes to go. Trey Lance trying to get these troops back to the line. He's going to scramble out to the right, and he is going to look to throw it, and that is going to be caught by Chris Olave. Does he get out of bounds? No, he is not ruled out of bounds, and that is probably going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Jaguars unable to get the next snap off, so that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. The Jaguars will not be able to use the 2-minute warning if they get a touchdown here. 1st and 10 from the 22, just outside of the red zone. Trey Lance looking to throw deep. DJ Chark has his man beat, and a touchdown! DJ Chark spins the ball and does a little dance there. And that is going to cut the lead to 7 after the extra point here by Matthew McCrane. The kick is up and good. And it'll be interesting to see what Coach Mo does here. With 2 timeouts, does he feel like he has to do an onside kick? No, it looks like he's going to kick it deep. This is going to be Logan Cook on the kickoff. And the Texans are going to take the touchback. So with 1:56 to go, the Jaguars have 2 timeouts left. It'll be interesting to see what the Texans do here. Will they try to run them out of timeouts, or will they try to catch them off guard with the play action? Deshaun Watson is going to pass the ball, and he is going to be tackled immediately. That quick pass was to Will Fuller. The Jaguars were not fooled, and they are going to lose 2 yards in the play. Jaguars call timeouts. They have 1 remaining. 2nd and 12. I formation. That is going to be play action, and that is going to be a pass that's going to be complete, but there is a flag in the play, and that's going to be a holding.
Offense.
That was on number 80. The tight end Mo Ali Cox, and that's going to force the Texans to be dropped back to 2nd and 22 with 1:48 to go. And this is going to be a handoff to David Johnson. No running room there, and that's going to be the last timeout for the Jaguars. So the Texans have the ball, 3rd and 20, 1:44 to go. Safe play here out of the I formation, hand it off, run the clock, and do the punt, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to be able to run this clock down to just over a minute to go. By the time the punt is received, it's going to be under a minute to play. So the Jaguars do have a chance. This punt is brought to you by Brian Anger, and that's going to be taken at the 25 to the 30, the 35, and he's going to get out of bounds at the 38-yard line. So Trey Lance has 59 seconds to march down 62 yards in 59 seconds. Shotgun, empty backfield for Trey Lance. Can he do it? Let's see. The mark of a rookie. Can he lead this? And that's not going to be a great start there. J.J. Watt with his 3rd sack of the day. That's going to take off precious seconds and put the Jaguars in 2nd and long. That passes across the middle of Chris Olave. He's down to the 38-yard line. Get up to the ball. Are they going to spike it? No, they're going to try to run a play. 16 seconds, 15, 14. Trey Lance is going to try to throw it and get out of bounds, and that is going to be intercepted by number 22. Conley with his 2nd interception of the day. What a player for the Texans. 2 interceptions, a pick 6, and that is going to be the nail in the coffin as the Texans are going to win this 28-21. Trey Lance, you were wondering if they were going to spike the ball. Instead, he tried to catch the Texans off guard, but it was the Jaguars who are going to be the losers of that play, as they are going to fall now to 2-3 on the season, their 3rd consecutive loss, and Coach Mo is in disbelief. Look at the final tally. Those 2 interceptions are what is the tail of the tape. In the 2 victories for the Jaguars this year, no interceptions by Trey Lance. In the 3 losses for the Jaguars this year, 8 interceptions by Trey Lance. No other stat really is more important than that, but we will take a look at the stats nevertheless. So looking at Trey Lance's performance, he did throw for 262 yards and a touchdown, but those 2 interceptions, especially the pick 6, that's the one that's going to haunt him in this game. For the rushing stats, Kylan Hill had very little running room today. 15 carries for 32 yards. Marlon Mack was a bright spot with his 2 touchdowns, but still he only had 13 yards rushing. So the rushing was hard to come by today. As far as receiving, Chris Olave had the most yards today. He had 6 catches for 84 yards. Chris Olave had a good game for the Jaguars today. But taking a look at some of the other receivers today, DJ Chark had 4 catches for 69 yards and a touchdown. Kyle Pitts had 3 catches for 52 yards, and including several catches that got us first downs. Kylan Hill also had 3 catches for 20 yards. On the defense, looking at that side of the ball, we had Trevor Williams only getting 1 tackle for loss, so he's going to fall 1 tackle for loss short of moving up to star potential. As far as the other stats, we had total tackles. Nick Bolton, the rookie, with 7 total tackles. At the end of the game, we had some upgrades. Charvarius Ward, our nickel corner, he is going to be bumped up in man coverage, as is our secondary's coach's main focus. So he is a 79 overall right now. Unfortunately, when we did put the point into man coverage, he does go up to an 80. He does go up to an 80. He gets 2 awareness, 1 more man coverage, 1 on press, 1 tackle, and 1 zone coverage. So our nickel corner, Charvarius Ward, our free agent signing, does go up from a 79 to an 80. Good to see those upgrades, especially in awareness and the man coverage and the zone coverage. All right, moving on to our other cornerback, our second cornerback, CJ Henderson. He's going to get man-to-man, but not move up. He's going to get 2 in awareness, 1 catch, 1 man coverage, 1 play rec, 1 press, and 1 tackle. Unfortunately, his number is not going to go up overall. He stays at a 76. Next up is our running back, Kylan Hill, and while he didn't have a good game running the ball, he is going to get a point in elusive, as that is our running back's coach's focus. And his 76 is going to bump up to a 77, and he's going to get 2 awareness, 1 break tackle, 1 elusive, 1 juke move, and 1 spin move. Good to see Kylan Hill getting those upgrades as he continues to improve, as the rookie running back looks like one of the best picks in the draft for the Jaguars. Then we move on to our defensive tackle, not our starting defensive tackle, but our number 2 defensive tackle, Devon Hamilton, and he moves up another point. He gets 2 in play rec to move up to a 73 overall. And our rookie tight end, Kyle Pitts. Our tight end is going to focus on vertical threat. He's going to bump up to a point. He's going to get a lot of upgrades. 2 awareness, 1 catch in traffic, 1 catching, 1 elusive, 1 pass by power, 3 in short route, and 1 in spin move. Love to see that 3 in short route there for Kyle Pitts, who is already a good route runner. He's just going to get better and better with that, and he is only a handful of snaps away from unlocking his hidden potential. And then finally, our third defensive tackle, Dontavius Russell, is going to bump up a point. 1 in awareness, 1 block shed, 1 play rec, and 1 strength. Good to see that 1 strength. And then looking at Trevor Williams, he wasn't able to upgrade this week. So after that tough loss to the Texans, we are going to lose 10 from the media. So we go from a 47 down to a 37. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that like button. Tell a friend what's going on here in Jacksonville. The season started out with great promise, but right now we've lost 3 in a row and we could use some support. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.